Welcome to Vegas Golf. Many people ask, what do all of our chips mean? What are all the rules? And some people that may be new to golf or don't know what a certain chip means. What I'm going to do is demonstrate each of the chips that we have. They're not all sold together. And we have a Vegas Golf Original, which is an 8-chip version. We have High Rollers, which is a 14-chip version. And we do have a new package out that includes 10 chips. However, if you see any chip that you like that wasn't in your game that you purchased, you can always purchase additional chips on our website at vegasgolfthegame.com. But for those that don't know, let me run through all the chips and what they mean. The top row here are all the positive chips. So a one putt means obviously once your ball is on the green, it only takes you one putt to put it in the hole. The next one's a birdie. Obviously I think most will know that that means 1 under par. And that's obviously a positive. Closest to the pin. It means once everybody is on the green, whoever the ball is closest to the pin would get that positive chip. Of course, a sandy, knocking it out of the sand trap into the hole. And of course, a chip in. You chip in, and the ball goes into the hole as well. Very difficult shot. And of course, an eagle is 2 under par. An eagle is very difficult to do. And what we do, if you notice that one happens to be a +3 or ×3, when we play, let's say we're playing for $1, we'll make some of these difficult shots, maybe a sandy, a chip and an eagle. These may be worth 2 times the bet. The eagle may be worth 3 times the bet since it's such a hard shot. It's up to you, whatever rules you want to make up. Of course, our wild card is whatever rule we want to make up as a group before we tee off. So we can make it a positive chip, we can make it a negative. Some of the ideas for a wild card: if you don't have any of these chips, you can simply make it a sandy, a chip in, or an eagle. If you don't have some of the negatives, you can say, let's make it an out of bounds, or a 7, or a lost ball. We could also make it, if you hit any structure on the course, if you use the F-bomb, you get the negative chip. So there's a lot of things that you can use it for. Or a cell phone. Somebody's cell phone go off, then they get the negative chip as well. So a lot of different ideas. Trees, these are negatives. These are the ones you don't want. That means if you slice, your ball goes into the woods. A lot of questions, some arguments say, well, some people don't consider something woods. Well, you take a consensus as a vote. So everybody in there, he says, I'm not in the woods, and somebody says they do. Majority rules. So everybody feels you're in the woods, then you get the tree chip. Of course, sand is a sand trap. Ball in the sand trap, pretty obvious. And obviously, if you go in the water, not good. 3-putt. The 3-putt means that once you are on the green, it takes you 3 putts to get it in the hole. Obviously a negative. 8-ball. This is also referred to as a snowman. It means you score an 8 on a hole. So if you score an 8, and that's a question too, well, what happens if somebody actually gets a 10? Well, they obviously, once you get 8, you're getting that chip, regardless if you get a 9 or a 10. Lost ball. Obviously you can't find your ball. And then down here we got more negatives. Out of bounds. Obviously it's out of the boundary of the golf, but you still found it, but it's just out of bounds. A 7. You score a 7 on a hole. And of course, these are our two new chips. The lady chip, real simple. If you're playing with guys and you skull the ball, it doesn't go past the lady's tee, that's a negative. And a lot of times we'll make this twice the amount as far as a negative. The only way you can get rid of that is somebody else that doesn't make it past the ladies' tee, or if you're on the green and you say, let's agree to either a 2-foot putt or a putter length. Anybody that misses a putt that's shorter than a putter length, they get the ladies' chip. So that's how you pass it. So you have 2 rules there. We also make it a positive, though. If there's a lady in your foursome and she outdrives a man on the tee, then she would gain this, and that would be a positive for her. So there's a lot of different rules. Or you can make up your own. Our most popular chip right now is our beer chip, or for those that don't drink, a beverage chip. Real simple. Every par 3, the furthest from the pin on the opening drive. So whoever has a worse tee shot on the par 3s simply gets the beer chip. The beer chip's in your pocket. When a beer or beverage cart comes around, guess who's buying? You have to buy the round. The only way you can get rid of it is getting to the next par 3 and have a better tee shot than your playing partners. One of the most commonly asked questions is, what happens if the cart comes around twice before I get to the next par 3? well, it sits in your pocket. You're buying another round for everyone, whether it's cola, iced tea, beer, wine, whatever it may be. So that's Vegas Golf. We have actually 4 new chips coming out soon that are just as funny as these. So please stay tuned and visit our website to see our new chips coming out at VegasGolfTheGame.com. Thank you.